Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of On the Town with Suz, and I am Doug, and we're going to do one of our reviews again, as we've done in the past, of some of our favorite TV shows and movies. And Suz and I saw one the other night that
Yes.
I think we've both seen at least parts of it before.
Yes.
I think I saw it a long time ago, but it's been a while, and we really enjoyed it. But I'll let you tell them what movie we saw.
We saw Ocean's 11.
And this is the original one.
Yes.
Back from 1960 with the original Rat Pack, of course, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, who else? Peter Lawford, Joey Bishop, and the whole gang. Angie Dickinson was in it.
Angie Dickinson, yes.
And this is the one that started it all off. Now, I know back in the early 2000s, they made a whole new series of them with, George Clooney and who else? Whole group of people.
Yes. I think Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts was in one, right?
Yes.
Yep. And the one that was married to Jennifer Aniston.
Oh,
I forgot his name all of a sudden.
Gosh, he was in Meet Joe Black.
Yeah.
And,
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't think of him anyway that much. But anyway,
yeah.
We're talking about the original one right now.
Yeah.
And this is the one that was made back in, I guess, 1959, came out in 1960.
Yes.
And it was about a group of old Army buddies that were in a certain battalion, I guess, during World War II. And they reunite in Las Vegas.
Yes.
And they're going to do what?
Oh, and they are going to rob. I think it was like 4 casinos.
4 or 5 casinos in Las Vegas, which at the time there weren't that many.
No.
This is really early Vegas, 1959-60.
60.
I think it was the Sands, the Flamingo, with a couple other hotels. They showed it on in the movie, and it was going to be on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
And they set up this whole, it's a little bit like a Mission Impossible.
Yeah, like a Mission
sense,
Impossible.
Where they kind of set it up, and they were going to rob it at midnight on New Year's Eve. And it's an interesting movie. I wouldn't say it's a great movie. It's kind of an interesting movie as far as seeing the history of Las Vegas, and you see the Rat Pack. Yes,
absolutely. Yeah. You see the Rat Pack, and it's really interesting. It's fun to see them together. It was really interesting to see Angie Dickinson.
Right.
And she looked great, but you don't see her that much.
She plays Frank Sinatra's wife in the movie.
Yes.
Frank Sinatra's Danny Ocean. That's why it's called Ocean's 11, the 11 guys.
It was so good.
He was like the commander, I guess, in of that group in World War II, and he's put this group together. But she's I don't know if she's still married to him. It's not clear if they're still married, but they're estranged, or if they're divorced. I think they're still married.
I think so too.
But she's not in it that much. I was surprised. I thought she only had about 3 scenes in it.
Yeah, that's all you see her. Yeah.
When Frank and her are having a discussion, and it sounds like they might get back together, but then there's this other woman involved that Frank's been seeing. Or Danny's been seeing. Not too far away from Frank's real life, apparently.
Yes. Oh, gosh, yeah.
But she's not in it too much, but she looks great, like you said. But it's mostly like the way these guys are putting this caper together, this heist. Yeah. And it really gives you like a good insight into what casinos look like back then. They literally are in all 5 of those casinos.
Yes.
You can see the showroom, you can see the slot machines, table games. It's much different than it is now, I can tell you that.
Yeah. It looked, it was fun to see, like, just from the 60s.
Sammy Davis Jr., I should mention he's in it, right?
And he's in it too, absolutely. So really a fun and, interesting movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it an outright comedy, but there are some funny lines in it. Dean gets some good ones off, Sammy does. Frank doesn't really have much comedy in it. He's kind of serious through the whole thing. Yeah. Not heavily dramatic, but... Yeah. And he doesn't sing in it. Dean sings in it.
No, Dean sings in it.
Dean sings Hole in the Head, I think that's what the name of the song is.
Yes. Yeah.
Good. He's playing the piano in it, and he's the only, and Sammy sings.
Sammy sang.
EO11.
He was a garbage truck.
He was driving a garbage truck, which was kind of like the getaway. Yeah. Getting the money out of town. In the movie. But I was surprised they didn't write a song for Frank to sing. But I guess maybe it wouldn't have made sense. Dean plays a entertainer in the show, in the movie. Yeah. But Frank doesn't.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's a good movie because you get to see Las Vegas in the early
vintage Vegas,
and really when Vegas was probably
And your dad was there at the time. You
Yes.
want to tell that story?
Yeah, it was, yeah, my...
Her dad may have saved the Rat Pack.
Yes, yes. Oh, boy. It was, but yeah, he was out there in 1960.
He actually saw the Rat Pack. He was driving his car around one evening and saw them come out of the casino, right?
He did. He
Which may have been the time they were filming this movie.
Yeah, my dad.
Was.
He was. He had a little convertible, and he used to before he met my mom and got married, and he loved.
The fun ended there.
Yeah. He enjoyed going out to Las Vegas. Yeah, he just.
Well, he was working out in California. Then,
He was working in
Yeah.
California. He worked all through the West, and he enjoyed it out there. Yeah.
But a little history, a little showbiz taste of history from Suz's dad.
Yes.
But now the fun part of this movie is, and some people had a chance to see them all together, all these guys in the evening would do shows.
Yeah.
This is where the Rat Pack really
Yes.
became famous in the Sands Hotel Casino or showroom.
Yes.
All 5 of them, Peter, Joey, Sammy, Dino, and Frank, would get on
Yes.
stage every night and just really kind of whoop it up and kind of created a whole new form of show business out there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And you can go on YouTube, you can see some of it. They have some
that
film,
would be
actual
fun.
film taken of these shows, and
Yeah.
pretty wild.
Oh, wow.
I mean, fun, nothing
Yeah.
untoward, but
Just fun shows.
never really before seen. Where
Yeah.
you got 5 guys and just
Yeah.
kind of goofing around and singing and doing comedy.
That would be and they were good. There's something about all of them together.
Yeah,
Very special.
yeah. They only did it maybe a few years
Oh, wow.
together. They made like 3 or 4 movies together.
Okay.
But this was the first one. This is probably the most popular one.
Yeah.
And it did well in the box office. I was looking at it. I think it was the top 10 movie of the year.
Wow. Fantastic.
Where they did it. And Peter Lawford actually found the script. I guess somebody gave it to him or something. It was written a few years before that, not necessarily for Frank and those guys, but came up with the property. And Peter Lawford went to Frank and said this would be fun. And I guess Frank said, well, we just want to have some fun in Vegas doing shows. Let's make a movie too. So Frank really didn't like to rehearse.
Yes.
So they shot this thing pretty quickly.
Okay. Yeah.
The stories are, they do the shows, I guess, to what? 2 in the morning, and then they'd have to get up at 6 a.m. and do the movie, shoot during the day, and then do shows at night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot of sleeping, I guess. Going on.
No. And from what I've heard, Frank wasn't a real big sleeper sometimes.
Never liked to go to bed before 6 a.m., I heard.
Oh, my
before
goodness.
the sun came up. So he may not have slept much at all.
I'd
Who
be
knows?
walking into walls. I'm afraid I would be like, whoops, and falling out.
Frank was not a guy that liked to go to bed before all the partying was over.
No.
But apparently they had a good time, and they made this movie out in Las Vegas, and it's kind of become a classic. Now, people that have never seen it before expecting this, hilarious movie. It's not really a laugh riot.
No.
But it's kind of interesting and fun. If you've never seen these guys before, it's a little bit of a taste of show business at that time.
Absolutely.
So we saw it on Tubi.
Yes.
Which is one of those, online channels.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's available anywhere else. Maybe you can get it on a download somewhere else or get the DVD. But if you've never seen it, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's called Ocean's 11.
Yes.
I would see that one before if you want to see the newer ones. I'd see that one first.
Yeah. I would see the original first because I think I went ahead and saw the newer one with George Clooney.
Right.
And you're kind of confused. It's nice to see the original, and then the newer
Brad Pitt.
one. Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Just
Yes. Yeah.
Those are the 2 main guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the first remake. It was okay.
Yeah.
Not the same. It's not the same kind of attitude. It's all right.
Yeah.
But I think the original was the one.
Was the one. Yeah. It seems like originals are always
So, Ocean's 11. Thumbs up from me.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, give it a check or a view. You can find it anywhere online.
Absolutely.
Tubi has it briefly as we record this for another week. It comes and goes, so you have to kind of look for it on one of those channels.
Absolutely.
But that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again on The Town.
Bye.